What's going on, Ghost Squad? Trey here with Ghost Tactical to do a video that you guys have been blowing up, either the comments, but especially the email about slings. And I guess I shouldn't ignore it anymore. So this is going to be our sling video. Basically, the questions that I've been getting a lot are, one, what kind of sling do I run? And not necessarily what brand, but like a 1 point, 2 point, 3 point sling and all that, and how I have it set up. So I figured let's do the sling video. There's a lot of sling videos out there, but maybe this will help you kind of figure out how we run ours, how I run mine, and go from there. So before we get going into talking about all this stuff, I want to ask you guys a question. What kind of sling do you run on your AR? Is it a 1 point sling, a 2 point sling, or a 3 point sling? Leave those comments down there below. The sling that I'm running is a Beachin Tactical. This is my battle rifle. This is kind of my my shit hits the fan Red Dawn scenario rifle. So this is what I'm going to use in that scenario. And when I train, I'll probably train with this, because when I'm training, I want to make sure that I'm training with the rifle that I'm going to use in those scenarios. So this is the battle rifle. So I'm running a Beachin Tactical. I like it. It's got paracord all up and down it in case you're in that Red Dawn scenario. Paracord is the survivalist and the combat dudes, the operators, duct tape. You can do so much stuff with paracord. So this sling can run without the paracord, obviously, but it has the paracord available. So if you need it, you've probably got, I don't even know, about 20 feet of paracord at least. And the 20 feet of paracord goes a long way. So that's why we run this. It want that, and it's a really cool, really comfortable, lightweight sling that you can do a lot of things with. But as far as a sling goes, there are 3 different types of slings. You've got the 3 point sling, the 2 point sling, and the 1 point sling. And I'm going to kind of rank mine in order of least to favorite. The 3 point sling is, in my opinion, absolute trash. I hate running the 3 point sling. If you're running a submachine gun or something like that, and a lot of the MP5 or some of those smaller sub guns will probably have a 3 point sling, and what that does, that connects here, here, and here. To me, all it is too much of like a spider web. There's too many things flying around. There's too many things that get caught up on something. If you're climbing a wall or whatever, there's too many things that get caught up and tangled up. So I'm not a fan of the 3 point sling at all. The 1 point sling is my second favorite, or second least favorite, whatever. The 1 point sling is next, and the reason why I like it, but I don't. I love the workspace that it gives you. It gives you availability to go offhand, strong hand, weak hand. It allows you to do a lot of things, but unfortunately, if you're not in your operating zone and you're letting it hang, I'm pretty sure that the 1 point sling was designed by a female. And the reason why I say this is, if anyone out there has run a 1 point sling and let it dangle, like this is a 2 point sling, I'll let it dangle, it's kind of off the side. A 1 point's gonna go right here. It's the ball crusher. It's not fun. So I like the operating awareness and the operating flexibility that a 1 point sling gives, but I don't like my balls getting hit a whole lot. So I don't like the 1 point sling for that reason. That being said, I run a 2 point sling. And the reason why I run a 2 point sling is very simple. You kind of had the best of all worlds if you run it right. And we're going to discuss about how to run it here in a second. But basically, what I've done is, you can see here, is I've run my 2 point sling up here. I don't run it all the way down here where this little tab is. I run a QD to attach it right up here, and then obviously on the buttstock. And the reason why is you can kind of get it shaped and fit right down towards the perfect size. Now it's in tight to the body, and you can work with your hands, and you don't have to worry about this bouncing up and hitting you places that you don't want to be hit. But yeah, this is where I said you got to get it fit. And the reason why you want to get it fit is you want to be able to quickly engage, you know, and get here, get in the battle, get that light going, whatever. You've got to be able to quickly engage if you're in the low, ready, or whatever. And this 2 point sling right here is going to give you that opportunity. And the way you want to fit it is if you want that buttstock to kind of fit right there in that pocket in your shoulder. So when you get your 2-point sling on, you want to position your buttstock right where you want it, get it tightened up to that point. Now you don't want to over tighten it, you just want to get it tight enough to where it is right there, because if you get it over tight, you can't get it up into that shoulder and engage, okay? So at that point, you've got it kind of loose right here, but it's still tight to the body. This way you can work, you can use your hands, you can pick people up in a home defense scenario, you can climb a wall or fence or whatever, you can move people aside, you can do whatever, and this rifle's not going anywhere. Okay, so this right here. Now, the reason why this is a good setup is if you do it right, and a lot of people will run a 2-point sling from, you know, buttstock to the end of the barrel, and it's this big loose thing, and you can use it that way. I don't recommend it. And the reason why I run this is with the way I have it set up, you can turn this 2-point sling into a 1-point sling for operations. So if I'm out here, and the good thing about this is if I'm out engaging and I'm here, once I bring this in and get it all tight, it tightens that sling. It actually helps stabilize that muzzle and have muzzle control and be more accurate with your shots. Now, what if you're getting ready to go indoors through CQB or something that you need to worry about your muzzle? Well, at that point, all you do is run it like here. Now it's running as a 1-point sling, pure and simple. Okay, so now it's a 1-point sling. So when I'm doing CQB, I have my operational control where I can come here, shove out, I can come here, I can come here, whatever I want to do. I can go weak hand if I need to, I can go strong hand if I need to, and you're utilizing this as a 1-point sling. So if you need to have that operational flexibility, you can easily run a 2-point sling into a 1-point sling. So now we're going to kind of go into a little bit about running this sling, and there are a couple of different things that you can do with a 2-point sling. And once again, you've got this, it's in close to the body, it's not a problem. Now what if you've got to maybe pick up someone and all that? You can. I don't like to. This is just me. Other people might have different opinions. I don't like, you can do it, but I don't like when I see people put it around here, they loosen up the thing and put it all. I don't like doing that. They're like, well, I want it away from me so I can pick somebody up or whatever. Well, here's what you do. All you do is real simple. You just move this off to the side a little bit. Now it's still tight in the body. Now you can pick someone up, you can do what you have to do, and it's not behind you, because if you put it behind you and you have it all up here, well, sure, it's completely out of the way, but if you've got to engage real quick, now you've got to get it all the way back. From here, if I move to the side and I have to quickly engage, all it is for me is now I'm back on target. Okay, so here is where I'm going to keep most of the time. If I'm not using it, if I'm not aiming down my sights, it's right here. If I have to use to pick something up, a bag or a child or someone like that, I'm moving it to the side. It's still flush to the body. I can still pick up, hold, and all that. I can still engage very quickly. And then if I need to go CQB, it now becomes a 1-point and I'm ready to go. Move it here, whatever I have to do in CQB, I'm ready to go. So the 2-point sling is extremely versatile. It's very flexible. And if you work on it, it could be a valuable tool. A sling is the holster for a rifle. Okay, it's just as important as a holster is for your handgun. So having a sling is not only important to find the right one that fits for you, but actually practice it, work on it, run it, doing different scenarios, moving it side to side, taking it out, going 1 point, working on CQB or room clearing or whatever. Make sure that you're familiar and you are efficient and proficient with your sling. Now, if you don't like a 2-point sling and you like a 3-point or a 1-point, hell, go with it. I'm not saying that they're terrible. I'm saying they're not right for me. For what I'm going to use it for, I like a 2-point sling, but I like it a little bit tighter, just tight enough where I can go ahead and engage, but then I can go also swim out of it, and now I've got a 1-point sling. So that's what I like to do. I'm not saying it's the right way. I'm saying it's how I run it. You guys go ahead and be the judge of what you think and what you're going to run, because it's up to you, because you're going to be the one using it. So guys, let me know once again in the comments below, what kind of sling did you run? Do you run a 1-point, a 2-point, or a 3-point sling? Guys, no matter what you decide, get out to the range, get some practice in, get some training in, be efficient, be proficient, and most importantly, be safe. Until next time, guys, hang in there, be safe. Semper Fidelis.